Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you to participants. Greetings to distinguished members of this panel. It's a great honor for me to deliver this short keynote, 7 minutes, for explaining the importance of the new revolution in our cities for improving our quality of life, the revolution of proximity. The 15-minute city concept is today very well known worldwide, but the less important point is the number of minutes. We need to develop a new urban organization based on accessibility for services in permanence, every time, everywhere in our cities. The city of Paris is the pioneer city for implementing this model, and I want to pay tribute to the mayor, Anne Hidalgo, for discussing with scientists, as me, as my team at Sorbonne University, and to develop an ambitious plan for offering to all Parisians these new urban shape organizations. Recently, during the Olympics game worldwide, we could offer this presence of a lot of services in cities, in particular for presenting in our different districts a lot of different capabilities for generating a civic engagement commitment with different stakeholders. This is not only a revolution in Paris. This is a revolution in other places in France. Recently, in the Île-de-France region that surrounded Paris, for 10 million inhabitants, the President Valérie Pécresse has announced the implementation of the new strategic plan 2024 to 2049, the 20-minute Île-de-France region, with the oldest and largest international organization of mayors, C40 cities, UCLG, with UN Habitat, with the different division of United Nations. We have today, around the world, this revolution in the 5 continents, in different contexts, for offering, with this urban and territorial proximity, a new way for reconciling sustainability and quality of life. It is today the same vision, regardless of the size of density of cities, big regions, including nations, metropolises, middle cities, small cities, ruralities. We have today this development with a very concrete implementation, with a scientific methodology, with a very strategic commitment of a lot of different mayors, local governors, for implementing that. At the same time, we have around the world a global commitment of scientists for continuing to deep this concept. We need to continue to explore a lot of different new areas. I am very proud of that. In the continent, in Europe, the European Union has launched this cluster, driving urban transitions, with the item, the 15-minute city transition pathway for funding projects today in all Europe for our 27 countries and different guest countries. We have published recently in May this book, more than 100 cities in Europe committed for developing this way. My scientific paper, as first signature, introducing 15-minute city, has become an iconic scientific paper with today more than 132 kilo views. I received 2 days ago, at this period, during the October Day, the Scholar of Honor of UN Habitat. But this is not my award. This is the award of the whole worldwide community for having, with the 15 minutes global initiative, a new common narrative for preserving our common good, for improving our quality of life in our cities. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not only the genius of anyone, in this case, Carlos Moreno. This is the common effort for more than 7 decades of a lot of thinkers and doers around the world for imagining a more humanistic city, a more humanistic urbanism, for breaking out the predominance of car-centric city, for offering a real sustainability. This is a permanent dialogue between scientists, local governments, stakeholders, for transforming not tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, but today, because there is a really urgency. We have this urgence for climate change. This is not a climate change. This is a climate emergency. But we have as well the emergency of biodiversity with the COP16 in Cali, in Bogota, on sustainable world, on sustainable cities, on sustainable lives. We have today a worldwide community totally engaged for that. The different climate impacts worldwide have today the economical impact for evoking this need to transform our cities. But don't forget, 20% around the world lives today in precarious housing. With the 50-minute city, housing is not just a roof. House plus proximity services is equal quality of life, equal inequities, spatial injustice, temporal injustice are the new social vulnerability. The 50-minute city, this is the response for evoking in what kind of city we want to live in. Our motto, proximity with a lot of services dignifies life. With the Nobel Prize of Mohamed Yunus, with the Nobel Prize of Paul Krugman, we have evoked that we wanted to reinvent this new economical geography with a sustainable proximity, proximity in a new economical geography. Just for finishing, a new word for this assembly. Proximity today is the best resilience in face with the different challenges, economical, ecological, and social. Proxilience, because proximity has the best resilience. I want to invite you to join this global movement of the happy proximity for preserving this proxilience. Proximity as the best resilience for improving our quality of life. Thank you so much.